Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Whazhatt. Today we're going to be taking a look at Orcish Inn by Stephen Colling. This game is about an orc who runs an inn, unsurprisingly. So this is a little orky guy here, currently holding a hammer axe, which you use to both hammer and axe things, chop down trees and repair. This is our little cabin here where we can take a nap if we get tired. What's in the box? What's in the box? We have some bread, which I'm going to grab. Note that pretty much every item in the game has a different quality associated with it, all the way from 0 stars to 6 stars. With the bread, the better quality it is, the more it will fill you up. I'm going to grab all those breads of varying qualities so we can snack on it later on. This is our brewery here with a, oh, I always forget the names of these things. These are called, this is a malt box on the top here, a couple storage boxes. A wort boiler in the bottom, and this is a brewing kettle to boil everything together. You can see it takes different resources to produce our beer, which will be growing shortly. There's also some water over here in the rain barrels that gets fed in through these pipes. I'll just close these out. And over here we have our little tavern, or inn if you were, with some nice warm fires, some seats, and this thing which is called a... What is this thing called? It's an indoor thing. It's this thing. It's called a Whazhatt Trent, and it is essentially a living barrel that can use its tentacly, or those roots from a tree, arm things to serve your guests beer and also take the money for you. And over here we just have some empty fields and a bit of water. So I'm actually going to start planting some of the resources we need to start brewing our beer. So I'm going to pull out our shovel here, which you use to build pretty much everything in the game. I'll choose the terrain option. We're just going to choose land, and I'll build some maybe like 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4 little fields you can grow our stuff in. We'll make 3 of them. Oop, too far away. 1, 2, 3. This thing's in the way. Can move that out of the way with our hammer axe here. Chop, chop. And 1 more field, because we're going to be growing barley, hops, and cotton. I don't really need cotton, but we'll grow it anyways. So barley seeds are very important for our alcohol. I'll just plop it down here. Now I should probably explain the different attributes for the terrain as we plant our seeds. So as we can see, barley likes wetness, and it doesn't really care so much about plant density. Well, sorry, I have that backwards. It likes to be wet, and the pie chart here shows how much it actually cares about that attribute. So it is fairly important that it gets wet. It doesn't like plant density, and it's fairly important that it doesn't get too dense. So maybe I should have planted these in rows if I wanted to be really careful about my quality of growing. It doesn't care too much about the windbreak, and it's so about the, no, I'm gonna say this word wrong, utrophy, I'm gonna say utrophy, which you can change with some compost. So I imagine it's kind of the soil quality, how much vitamins it has in it. Anyways, we'll plant some hops over here. Just plop this down. There's also some little buttons down here where we can check the attributes of the terrain. So if I hit, I think it's F, that'll turn on our water. So you can see it's actually fairly wet over by the pond here, a little bit drier down here, which we can alter if we grab our bucket. If I grab some water here, I can actually go down and manually change the water attributes on the ground. And then we have our utrophy, showing, again, the quality of the ground. I don't really know what that means exactly. The windbreak, you can build little walls if you want, or rocks naturally will break the wind. I don't care too much about the quality of our plants right now, because we don't need to have very nice beer to bring our first patrons over. This is showing the windbreak, so the plants itself will start breaking the wind. And did I miss one? I feel like I missed one. Wetness, utrophy, windbreak. Oh, no, that's windbreak. This is plant density. So yeah, obviously the plants, okay, more dense plants as they're next to plants. And this is just an overall optimization for the different seeds, so it'd actually be really good to plant them over here for our hops, but this is going to be good enough right now. Whoops, I am making this wet. I want to grab my hops and plant them. They're growing fairly quick. And lastly, I will plant some cotton seeds, which is a bit more picky about where it goes, but I don't really care about the quality of my cotton right now either. And it is still midday, so while we still have some sunlight, I'm going to run over and see if we can catch the tradesman. The balloon man goes all the way on the other side of the map. Now this map is pre-made. I don't believe I mentioned this is pre-alpha version 0.0.5. So this is definitely not the final game in any way. So later on I'm assuming there will be different types of maps. But I've played this map a few times, so I know where everything is, and this guy is over here. If I bring open my bag here, where we put all our bread, and we got some wood in there already, I'm going to need a few things like yeast to start our brew. I'm just going to hold, I think, shift. We'll bring in 10 at a time. Let's grab like 20 of those. I don't think I need anything else here right now. He's got iron, barley bread if I get hungry, wood, dynamite. Actually, I'll buy a little bit of dynamite. See how that works. And if we open up our seed bag again, I'm going to buy a whole bunch of barley seeds, 100 of them, and a whole bunch of hops. And I'll grab some of these. These are called belladonna seeds. Just a few. I imagine there will be many more types of plants later on in the game. I think right now it's just those 4. But it'll serve our purposes for previewing this game as it is. And I will run down here and take a quick look at our crops. Alcohol? Yeah, he's waiting to work. He's got nothing in him. So these will start flashing and sparkling blue once they're all done. They're just starting to grow. It'll be a little bit while longer. Midday. We're starting to get a little hungry, so let's pop open my bag with the E key here. And I'll grab one of these breads. We'll try the higher quality one. Chomp. The lower quality? Chomp, chomp. It fills us up pretty well. Now, you also have stamina over here. So this is our satiation, which basically means your hunger, which has fish. I think I should have a little bread next to it as well, because you don't just eat fish. Although fish fills you up, I think, a little bit more than bread, depending on the quality, of course. And your stamina goes down as you work. So if I were to take out my hammer axe, is that what it's actually called? It doesn't say. And start whacking away at these rocks. I get stone, and I also get a little bit of iron sometimes. Iron ore. Find some more rocks over here. I'm going to take this one out. Now, I can't take these green ones out yet. I actually need to level up my axe wielding skills before I can hit those, which I can show you later on. But my stamina's dropped down, which means I need to take a break. If it's nighttime, the easiest thing to do is go to sleep, because your stamina drops very quickly at nighttime. But in this case, right next to a big open pond here, and I've got a fishing rod. So let's do that to take a little break during the day. Let's stop our screen from flashing red. So this will bring back your stamina fairly quick, but it also is a little bit of a mini game where I'm trying to catch a fish. Again, this is something you can level up to make it more likely to catch higher level fish. I'm waiting for this to bob up and down quickly, kind of like that, but not quite. That's just a single bob. It needs to kind of bounce up and down rapidly. Evenings come and our trader's disappearing out into the sky. And the screen will get all red. It is now dusk. Oh, no fish. We've got our stamina back though. I find fishing has gotten really hard in this latest version of the game. Oh, is that a fish? Yes, a really not so nice tiny fish. And our wheat is done. Not our wheat. This is our barley. Still waiting on our hops. I'll just wait for that. I believe, at least what the tutorial told me, which I can open up here with the arrow keys. Fairly comprehensive, tells you everything you need to know. But the tutorial said that if I leave the plants a little bit longer, I'm more likely to get seeds. So we'll just leave it overnight, and I'll take a nap, and we'll harvest everything in the morning. I'll put my fishing rod away. I don't need to sleep with that. Hop into bed and wait till morning comes. Brand new day. Day number 2, 20 days till winter. And it's nice and sunny out, so you can see your stats here. It is currently spring, which is the main season for hops, belladonna, and therefore can drop an extra crop on harvest. Ooh. Sunflowers grow with their normal speed, so I guess that'll be a plant later on in the game. Barley, so basically the crops we have here. And yeah, looks like everything is nice and sparkly. Our cotton still hasn't actually budded yet, but that's okay, we don't need that right now. Let's harvest this. And we are getting some seeds out of this. Chomp, chomp, chomp. This is using our sickle, I believe it's called. Our traditional harvesting tool. I've actually seen a video where someone was using a weed whacker and someone was using a sickle, and the guy with the sickle beat the guy with the weed whacker by like twice the speed. It's just that efficient of a tool. Strange how some things kind of go out of fashion, even though they're potentially more efficient. Anyways, so we need some wood to actually, I think, burn underneath this box to make it nice and hot. We need our barley, we need a bit of water. So we have all those items. Let's open this up. Let's open this up. And I want to put in a barley. Any quality will do right now. I'm going to put in a chunk of wood. And if I grab my bucket, I should be able to click on this and put the water in. Now, at this point, we can choose what our tint will be for our ale. And that will be determined by what our clan actually wants. So I pushed F1 here, and this gives us the stats of our current clan. I think it's only about 3 or 4 guys. The Berserkers. Clan provides the manpower for the Orcish forces, so they are militant. And we're looking for tint. They want no tint, I guess, so a very light beer. Weaklings. So this is fine. I can increase the tint just by adding more water, but I just want one in there to have the lowest tint level. And this will keep working away. With this pre-built brewery station, all the pipes and boxes are set up properly, so I can just open up one of these boxes here. And I can put in like the rest of my wood that I have. And I can put in a bunch of barley. Various qualities. And I think that's all I need, right? Yes. And the water will automatically get drawn in from these barrels through the pipes. And then this box will just keep working away until it's run out of resources. Now, before we can actually start working our wort boiler, we need this thing to finish around. But we can start putting some stuff in there. So we can drop a chunk of wood. And then we need our actual malt. And then the water level in this will adjust the body. I don't know why it's called full body. And they want 1 pip in the body section. So I will grab a bucket, my bucket, and put a couple drops in there. Fill it 2/6 full. And do we have our... There we go, we got a bit of malt. I was going to say marley malt, but malt barley. And I'll put it in the machine here. And it will start working away. And that just needs the wood, which is already in here, and the malt that comes out of this machine. So that'll just keep working away as needed. And we need to wait for this one to finish before we can start up our kettle. But let's start loading it up with some wood. And we'll put in the hops that we got. More hops will change the acerbity, I believe that's pronounced, which is kind of has to do with the flavor or the general taste. I don't really know these brewing terms. I wish there was kind of like a tooltips you could hover over and it would tell you like acerbity is the bitterness of your ale and blah blah blah. But they want 1 pip in acerbity. An absurd beer. And then, so we've just put 2 hops in there, and then we'll need some yeast to actually start the whole process of going. And more yeast changes the alcoholic strength. They want really weak alcohol. No body, no alcohol, no darkness. They're basically drinking water. Oh well, it's cheap for me. I don't mind selling them water. So we just need the 1 yeast in there, but we could put more yeast to have more alcoholic strength. Now, has this produced a single... wort? A wort? I need some worts. It's going to take a little bit of time. Looks like this happens slower than the malt box. So let's just leave that to go. Let it do its thing. And maybe we'll do a little bit of fishing again. I want some fish. I sell beer. Anyone a beer? You don't have any beer in you yet. Because what I would like to do... Open our box. Oh, okay, we have some iron ore. So let's open up this furnace here. I only have one wood left. We need to go get some more wood. And I'll put some iron ore in there. And that'll start cooking. And just like many other crafting games, we will get some proper iron out of that. Let's go find some more wood. Down here. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. And we're getting hungry, so we'll grab a snack in our box here. Chop up that bread. And was something else I wanted? Fish? Oh, actually I wanted to show you. So we chop down these trees. If we want more trees to grow, we want to grab the outside structures and we just plant some, not even plant, place some sticks. And apparently trees will grow to there. I guess they assume that they're like cuttings from trees you can just plant in the ground. There's a bunch of other things you can build. Bushes, our tavern sign, a hawker's post if we want the guy with the balloon to come over here instead, rain bale. Compost box. I'll actually drop one of those down. I haven't really experimented with that early on. And we can put some of our... Oh, I forgot to put hops over in our... I'm trapped! In our thing. Put them in one of the boxes here. I guess we don't actually need it yet. Hops. Let's put the high quality stuff in. And I'm gonna like compost the lower quality stuff. In fact, do we have... Let's take the low quality wheat as well. Got 10 of that, so I'll pick up this too. And do we have any wort yet? We do, so I'll pick this up. Open this guy up, and we'll drop our wort in. And that'll start our kettle boiling. We can also add an additional flavor optionally here, like the belladonna, which we haven't grown yet. But they just want barley flavor, which I believe it is. So we're probably good with that, and we'll start producing beer shortly. Now, we should probably plant another crop. Else we run out. Don't want to run out of beer. You know, bad things happen when orcs run out of beer. Probably not as bad as when dwarves run out of beer, but I don't imagine good things either way. Our cotton's all done here. You don't use cotton for too much other than building a few things like carpets is a big one. And carpets can actually be pretty important for something like your inn because each item in your inn here will adjust the comfort of the room. Carpet does a fairly big effect on your room. So carpet has 40 comfort points, while like a stone floor only has 10. So if I want to make this room more comfortable, I can drop a little bit more carpet, which is coming out orange for some reason. I had orange selected. Let's go to brown. You can recolor things at no cost, which is very nice. Can I actually even like color the wood? No, I can only color certain things. But I'll place a bit more carpet. We can even go up to like ornate carpet, which takes what? Oh, it is $5 more, but costs the same amount of cotton. And that'll bring up our comfort even more. We're not too worried about comfort right now. I mean, our berserkers only care about 10% comfort. But it doesn't hurt for everyone to be comfortable. It will have to go up once we bring in more people. The furnace has stopped production. It is missing iron ores, so we have our iron now. Pop this open. Nope. Oh yeah, there it is. Iron. And again, this is used for building certain buildings or structures within the building. I forgot about my compost here. We'll drop in some hops. And I guess, yeah, I can't put in various, oh no, I can. Oh, it only holds, that's weird. It's saying 10 of 20 full, but I can't put more into it. I guess it's probably just a little bug. It probably only holds 10. And let's take a little break, do a bit more fishing. I want to catch a fish, a better fish than the tiny little fish. I want like at least a medium fish of maybe 2 quality. That's where my requirements for fishery goes, for my own personal taste. Actually, personally, I don't really like fish that much. Come on, give me a fish. I'm just using the WASD keys to move around my bob. Maybe I should leave it alone. Maybe I'm scaring away all the fish by trawling it all over the place. Fishy, here fishy, fishy. It's a pretty relaxing game. I mean, I don't mind this part too much when I'm not trying to create an interesting video for you guys, but right now it's a little bit slow paced. So I'm just gonna reel this in. We have our stamina back. We brought some belladonna seeds too, didn't we? Now, I'd actually like to create some high quality belladonna seeds. So we care about wind breaking. Wetness should be a little bit lower. Plant density should be lower. And the eutrophy should be lowish. So if we actually look at this, planting it up here would be oh no, that's the wrong thing. So we maybe want to plant it down here away from the water. And we also want to break some wind, as it were. So first I'm going to dig up a little patch. I won't even grow too much at a time. We'll just try to manage a small area. Maybe just like this big. And I think I have enough stone where we can build maybe a little stony wall to do some windbreak. Oh, wow, that took a lot of stone. We need to go smack some more stones. I can't do these ones. Let's run over here. We now have some ale in our faucet over there. And it looks like we still got a bunch of resource in here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up our little tavern inn. And we'll wait for the patrons to come by. I think they should start heading over here almost immediately, coming from the left side of the map. In the meantime, we'll clear some stones, do some quarrying. Because I want to build that little wall. There's a guy. What's your name? You're not going to tell me? Oh, I'm also starting to get tired. It is dusk. Maybe I'll take a quick nap. We'll hang out with our new patrons. And then we'll just go to bed for the night. That's good enough. Don't want to sleep the whole night away. I hope my favorite chair isn't taken. Now let's look for a place. So yeah, they want somewhere to sit, and they want somewhere to grab beer. They want to be comfortable in the room. I imagine fire will keep them warm on the wet days. We can grab quests from them as well. So the guests want to drink to your health on your cost. Therefore, grab a beer and drink with them. I'll accept that. Oh, I'm actually getting really tired here. It's really late. I think there should be a bit of balance here because your patrons kind of hang out all night, but you have to go to bed. Hopefully they'll come back in the morning. Might as well just sleep all the way to the daytime. They did leave pretty much right away. And here they come back. But as an innkeeper, I've got a lot of work to do, and I got to go to bed early, unlike these people that just kind of hang out drinking all day. We'll go visit them in a bit. I want to finish this wall here. Oh, we need to get more stone. No, that's not what I wanted to do. No fishing on the ground. Let's look at this again. So this is obviously helping a fair amount with our... that's actually a highly high star rating there. I don't know if it goes any higher than 1. Hey, we got other quests here. Hungry. One of your guests wants some food. He knows that your tavern isn't selling food, but he will pay well if you gather a tasty small fish. We do have a not so nice fish, but he wants minimum quality of 2. I think our fish was 0. 0 quality. That's the worst fish you can get. So I'll accept this quest for now. And I'll also take the quest, or complete the quest by drinking some drink here. Oh, do I not? Oh, it's empty. Everyone left. How did it go empty? I ran out of something. Missing water. Missing barley. How is it missing water? There's a bunch of water over here. Maybe it's a little bugged? We're out of barley. Well, I just harvested a bit. Let's go harvest the rest. I didn't think I'd run out of barley that fast. The screen's getting busy here. Let's clean this up. This is all ready to go. Harvest. So you can see that you kind of need to regularly keep on top of your crops, at least in the early game. I'm sure later on you can have much larger fields of higher quality, and you can also level up your boxes so you can put more in them at a time. One of the first things I usually level up. So we'll dump this in there. It should automatically start up again if it has water, which it doesn't. That's strange. Oh. Oh, I think it just started working as I clicked on it. It's working now, though. Yeah, they should just start up on their own once you get the resources in there. We still have quite a few hops, but we'll put some of these in too. And looks like we might need a bit more wood in there. I didn't want to put all of it. And that should, wait, where'd our barley go? I picked it all up for some reason. There we go. That'll last a little while. I guess this should start up once the wort... Wait, we have wort here. Wait, what's going on here? Out of yeast. I didn't put the yeast in the boxes. Okay. Yeast, all of that in there. That box is full. Let's put the rest in here. And 40 out of 50, good, because I need some space for the other production to go in there. All right, that's working. Let's get out of here. I still wanted to cut down some of these stones, and now I'm getting hungry. So let's eat some of our barley bread. Barley bread must be pretty hearty. And see, I only have 13 stone. It was like about 10 or 9 for each wall piece. So let's grab a bunch of stone. Knock, knock. Bit of wood, stone. As you can see, chopping down trees and cutting up stone takes a lot out of you. Napping during the middle of the day doesn't do too much. You're better off going for fishing, especially since you might grab a good fish in the meantime. You can also fish pretty much anywhere. I mean, some ponds are more likely to have fish than others, but it's quite relaxing just putting my bob down in this little puddle here. And there's a small chance I'll catch a fish. Is there? Maybe not. I'm so bad at fishing. Give me a fish. You fishy. Okay, no fish. Okay, we have 38. Let's grab one more stone. More rock. We bought some dynamite, didn't we? Let's go experiment with dynamite. There is a pit up here that I've messed around with once before, but I believe we open it up like a box. I can toss in dynamite of poor quality, apparently, and then essentially run away. And I'm not too sure what this does. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Boom. Boom. Now it looks like it drops more stone on the map, because trees you can regrow, but I think this is how you replenish your supply of stone, because I think these popped up. It's not too clear, but it makes sense to me. Eat more bread. Starting to run out of bread. I probably have to make some more too. I can do that in just the furnace with some barley and some wood. Pretty simple process. Okay, we have 74 stone. We should be able to build a decent wall for our belladonna. If we look at the K again. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to put that. And here, maybe over here. Oh, it's weird. It's going back down as I place more. weird. So we got good windbreak. Plant density is low. Kind of confused. What if I put one here? See, it's... Am I putting it too close, maybe? Seems like the windbreak... I'm not quite understanding. I'm not sure if I'm getting all my stone back doing this either. Yeah, for some reason putting it a little further away kind of works better. Oh well, let's try this. We can also take a look at our other stats here. So if we go look at the wetness, it's pretty low, which is wants 2 wetness. I think those are 2. I see as I lean towards the screen. It wants 2 eutrophy, which it looks like we have. Windbreak is very high in some of these places, not so great in the middle here. And plant density we'll get when we actually place them. So maybe I'll place them here and here to keep the density low. And hopefully we grow some nice belladonna. Haven't actually tried to grow something of particular high quality yet, so that's why I'm sort of experimenting down here. See what it takes. Do we actually have any compost yet? Oh, we do. We've got little brown piles, so we can pick this up somehow. Open up our... This is our dung bag here. There we go. Pick it up. Apparently it's hard work picking up all that dung. I don't think it should be called dung. I mean, it doesn't come from an animal. It's compost. But still midday. Okay, let's go fishing again. Our favorite pastime. Nice splashes here. There's got to be some fish somewhere in this pond, right? Fishy, fishy. Okay, I'm going to keep it perfectly still. We're just going to go zen here. Shh, listen to the wind through the trees. Oh, oh, oh! No, nothing. Listen to the rustle of the reeds and the relaxing... Why is it spraying so much? Oh! There... Oh, come on. We can do better than that. Whatever, we're relaxed. Let's get out of here. Anything else I need to do? It just takes a little bit of time for the satisfaction to go up. We need to hit this bar here, which I imagine is around like 60, 70%. And then we'll unlock our next clan. And then we'll also go up in our social rank, which will allow us to upgrade our character, which we look over here. And we need 25 reputation before we can upgrade any of this. We only have 7. Well, we can make this go a little bit faster. Wait, we have no alcohol. Why? This is not good. Can't run an inn without alcohol. Oh, I don't want to go fishing in here. The storages are full. We've got a bunch of wort is piling up. I guess this got turned off. Running out of wort. We want one acerbity? Yes. No alcoholic strength. And I think I would have thought it would just start up again. Something broke, but that's okay. We'll fix it. Get this going again. And then we'll take a nap. Even though it won't really rest us, I just want to pass some time. I mean, we could go exploring. Nah, let's just take a nap. Maybe our belladonna will be done. Oh, it's almost dusk now. Let's just sleep right through the afternoon into the morning. Wake up early. See that we have a whole bunch of alcohol. That our reputation is going up. Let's see how our belladonna is doing. We should probably plant some more other things. All the birds get scared away. So these are done. Let's hope we got good quality here. And, oh wow. That's 5 quality. We haven't hit 6. Even though those were level 1 stars there. I guess there is a level above this. That'll probably do. For my plans. Okay. You want a beer? Well, good thing we got a bunch of that. And I'm going to do a bit of exploring, actually, because there's a particular quest I want to complete. If we wander up this way, and over here, and behind these trees, you might have seen this person before, we have the, what I call the witch, but I guess they're actually a shaman. How you doing? Out of reach. How do I talk to you? Oh, right, I use the quest here. Oh, weird. Why can't I talk to this person? Well, if you're not going to talk to me, I'm going to steal all your stuff. There's a bunch of fish. These are baked mid-sized fish, all ready to eat. Let's pick those up. I got some medicine, too. I don't really know what we need medicine for. I think there's another quest I need to take before I can talk to this person. So in the meantime, let's see if we can complete one of our quests here. Oh, everyone's leaving. No, stay in my bar. I want to hang out. Because one of our quests was to drink to our health. Well, no one's around, but we'll grab a drink. Increase our drunkenness. Drink. And our drunkenness flashes. You are drunk. Add flavor. Wait, what? That didn't make sense. And then, well, we're done this one, but we can't actually finish it until the guy comes back and said, yeah, I had a drink on my behalf. What are you going to give me? I want it to be midday, so we can go talk to our trader in the balloon. Are you the guy? Oh, you're the guy. There we go. Let's complete our quest. And we get 10 reputation. Bump it up to 24. And we've got a little ways to go before we actually level up. Yeah. But it is midday. Let's go see the trader. Run through the fields. It's not here yet. Trader, where are you? It is midday. You should be here by now. Strange. It's usually not this late. Oh, well, we'll check back a little later. Lots of running around doing nothing. It's tough being a Orcish innkeeper. What are you not sure about? I'm not sure either what I'm doing. Let's plant some more barley. Something we always need. And we'll plant some hops. Oops, too far away for the corner. And just because we can, I'm going to plant some of our... Oh, no, we have no cottons. Never mind. Cottons. Cotton seeds. We can plant a bit more belladonna. In case we need to flavor some of our ales later on. Our reputation continues to climb. Not fast enough, though. I want to check if the trader's there now. Sorry for dragging you back and forth across the entire map. But I want to talk to this guy. So we can say, go see Agatha, the shaman woman in the swamps. And socialize with her. I can also give him some wood and he'll pay me some money, but I have enough money. I imagine this is just sort of a test amount for the alpha, the pre-alpha version of the game that we have here. Now I can talk to Agatha, I can complete this quest. And I can get a quest from her. There is a poisonous fruit called belladonna, which grows nicely in the surrounding forest. It is poisonous to a certain degree, but also has a nice aftertaste. Agatha asks you to bring her a high-quality belladonna crop in return for some food. The required seed are sold by the hawker. So that's why I grew that belladonna, and ours is quality 5, which definitely meets her 4, so I'll accept this. And I will complete this, and I will get 20 small baked fish of quality 2. Good work. And the malt box is stopped because it is missing barley. We need to go harvest our barley. Or do I have any on me? I've got some lower quality stuff. We'll put that in there. We don't really need the compost right now. And now with these 20 fish, I can hopefully... Actually, I'm going to run over here. Are you the guy? The hungry guy? No. Someone else. Because I want that 50 reputation so we can try leveling up. Our malt box is not working. So let us dump some barley into the box. And hopefully, there, yeah, it just starts working on its own. And I'm going to take a quick nap until we can have our guests come back and we can socialize with them with a little bit. In the middle of the day, and it's getting nighttime. Oh, yeah, they usually come in the evening. Hang out until it's dark. Hungry. Complete. Thank you. And our reputation goes up. But our satisfaction has still not reached the point where we can get another clan, but we can do some leveling. So if I open this up, click on our flag here. Oh no, you need the reputation and you need the social rank. So we need to wait for that. Oops, F1. So we gotta wait a little bit longer for these guys to get their overall satisfaction up. Which means we need the beer to keep on pumping out. In the meantime, I'm just going to sleep the day away. Until the next... There we go. We are now social rank 1. Satisfaction 74%. So now we can serve the hawkers, which are balloon men. Yes, the hawkers are organized... Wait, the hawkers are organized in a kind of hawker clan, while still partially belonging to the original clans. The clan regulates prices, the trading zones, and tolls. Part of their income is taxed, and in return they enjoy a certain degree of neutrality among the other clans. Now these guys want slightly more quality, same taste in beer, slightly darker tint, similar bodies, similar acerbities, similar alcoholic strength, and they actually want belladonna in their flavor. So there's two ways we could do this. We could either alter our current ale and potentially annoy the berserkers a little bit, but their satisfaction should stay high enough because the other items will match up. Or we could start a whole new brewing area and create a separate ale. In this case, I think I'm just going to take the easy path, and the easiest thing to do would be add... Oh wow, we're all out of water. And I'm getting very tired because it's the middle of the night. Let's take a nap. Till the morning, there we go. It is day 5. Winter's coming. I haven't actually gone all the way to winter. I'm kind of curious what happens. I'll fill up our buckets here. These get refilled a little bit during the rains, but you might not have noticed, but it hasn't been raining at all lately, so we gotta do this manually. No problem. This little swampy pond here is full of perfectly safe drinking water to use in our brewing process. Although, I believe one reason that alcohol was brewed a long time ago was that it does produce the alcohol. Well, duh. But there's alcohol in, like, beer, and that kills the bacteria. So you can use not very pure water to create something that's drinkable. And, oh, yeah, so I wanted to go in here. And I want to, actually, what I would like to do first is level up our storage boxes. That'll, like, double their size. And then we can also, let's, because it's really annoying me, let's upgrade our fishing rod here. Increase the chance to find better fishes and loot. To find cool things in the water. I'm going to hold off leveling up anything else until, actually, let's upgrade our brewing, because that goes out very quick. I was going to hold off on it until we need something else, but brewing is a good one too. And then we can open up our, whoops, wrong button, our kettle here. We can drop a belladonna in there. I don't think that'll bug the our current clan. And then we'll just put the rest of our belladonna in this box here. We probably need a bunch more. We did plant some, right? At this point, I'm not too worried about the quality. We just need the higher quality for our mission there. So let's plant a whole bunch of it. Whatever we have. Might not be the nicest, but we're just flavoring it. You won't notice. Right over here. And we will drop these in our boxes, which now hold 100 instead of 50. Grab my hand tool. And, oh wait, oh, how come I only have 2? Oh no, sorry, wrong way around. This is what I'm holding. Then we have 8 in there. It probably won't last too long. And I don't know how that works when it mixes with other alcohol. Actually, it'll probably create a separate stack in here. Yeah, that's what I imagine I'll do. Have another stack of cups. Cups? What are these called? Oh, I don't remember. Mugs. We'll call them mugs. And then they can just choose the type that they like. Do a quick harvest here. Maybe we'll try out our fishing rod. See if we can get a slightly better fish in a slightly more reasonable time. So let's cast this out. Oh, the longer you hold it, the farther it goes. And give me a decent fish. Or maybe like a treasure chest or something. Sometimes you can find those. What if we go in the reeds? We don't want to get our bob stuck, but sometimes the fish hide in there. I don't think it'll actually get stuck. It's just neat graphics. I'm gonna sit back and relax. This is a very relaxing, easygoing game, despite the pace that I'm frantically running around doing everything, just to show you guys. But if you're taking it easy, it's very fun to just slowly grow your inn empire. I didn't show you any of the building options. I guess I can't show you right now while we're fishing. But you can build the buildings that you saw on the side there. You can place all those different, I think I got worried there that I saw Bob, but it wasn't. You can build everything that you saw on the side there with the fires and the seats. There's I actually want to show you, but I want to grab a fish first. Whatever. If we look in here, the different pots you can plant down with different comfort levels. There's different styles of tables, different styles of chairs, piles of skulls if you feel like going that route. Apparently orcs really like their skull piles, or even a vase with skulls if you want to be that much more artful. A couple unlocked things here, or sorry, locked items here. A vase with weapons and a front banner. That'd be really nice to put out. I imagine you can color that as well. You can have some stray. I don't know what this, I guess there's like a stray animal can sit down there in a gully if you need to drain all that barf from your drunken orcs. But yeah, that mostly covers what's in the alpha version of the game, or the pre-alpha as it were. But I think it's off to a good start. I really enjoy it, and I like to see sort of how far I can go in sort of optimizing and building a brewing station, having multiple kettles and boxes and barrels and wort boxes, or sorry, wort boilers and malt boxes. Imagine you can get very sort of Minecraft or even Factorio style contraptions, because there are different sort of pipes that you can use. I think that's under here. We have the product output pipe, the material input pipe, and a combined pipe. I don't quite understand how this all works, because it seems like these are outputs and these are inputs. They can skip through walls, but I think it needs some tweaking, because it looks like you could just use a combined pipe everywhere if you wanted to. In any case, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and I will catch you all later. Take care.